Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about another DAX function called calculate, because calculate allows you to do sum if or count if or sum if. You can add as many ifs as you want. So it'll let you do all kinds of different types of things, and it's called calculate, and it's used a lot. So let's learn how to use this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to answer this question: the total profit from transactions from 1997, where the number of items per transaction were greater than 3, and we only want to do this from stores in California. Kind of an odd question, but that's what we want to do. And we could do this without building this measure. I mean, I could go build a pivot table and go to my transactions, go to my total profit, and then cut this by quantity. There's my 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I just wanted to do this for anything greater than 3, it would be those. And then also go to my store lookup and bring in the state and only use California. It's that number right there, 38,000. So can I get this by building a measure that gives me this 38,868? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Power Pivot, and I'm going to start out, and I'm going to generate a measure, total profit, and then I'm going to use that total profit in another measure. So I'm going to go to Power Pivot, go to Measure. I'm going to build a new measure, and we're just going to call it, this is just going to be total profit. And that's what it is. I'm not even going to put a description, and I'm going to sum from the transactions, 1997, total profit, and I'm going to show this as currency. In this case, though, I'm not going to show any decimal places. I'm just going to do it like that. So now I've developed this measure. Right there, total profit. And I formatted it without any pennies. Now I'm going to build a new one. And this is also going to reside, I'm going to keep it in this table. This is going to be California store with more than 3, or California stores, 3 transactions, or excuse me, more than 3 transactions, total profit. Now again, you can call, that's probably too long a name, but that's what I'm going to call it. And now I'm going to build this, but I'm going to use the calculate. And the expression I want is the total profit. So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in a bracket and then type total profit, and look at that. That's the one that I just did. So that's what I want, the measure that I just generated, so I don't have to go sum that again. And now I'm going to a filter. Well, what is my filter? One of these, I want it if the transactions have to be greater than 3. So I'm going to go reference the table, Food Mart, the quantity, and that has to be greater than 3, and that's one filter. But now I'm going to add a comma, and now I'm going to go to the store lookup, the state, and it has to be from California. And again, it's going to be dollar amount. I don't need that. Check the formula. Looks like it's good. Hit OK. Close this. Now I'm going to build a brand new pivot table. Brand new one. I'm going to put it here. But look what I'm going to do. Now I'm just going to go strictly into Food Mart transactions. There it is. There's this new measure. I'm just going to drop it in, and boom. It's just like that. It gives me this. So now that I've got this, I can cut it by anything else that I want to cut it by. I can cut it now by customers. If I want to cut this by customer city like that. So these are all of the cities in California where all of this is true. So it's pretty powerful that once you build a measure, then you can use it in other places when you want to cut. So it just allows you to build very specific things that you're looking for that may not be in the original data. Thanks.